Hello. For the last video of the year, I thought it would be fun to take a look back at the entire year because 2023 was a whirlwind. So many fun moments. We got so much accomplished here in the barndominium, and I don't know, I just thought it would be fun to take a look back. So let's rewind the clock back to the beginning of the year.
January brought a very special delivery.
Last hickory cabinet going in.
Oh, there's more?
Maybe.
Ooh, surprise. So soft. Nice install there, dear.
They look good.
Glad you're happy.
And while the kitchen cabinet installation was very exciting, so was having a working studio, and it was time for a studio tour.
Welcome to my studio in wild and wonderful West Virginia. Coming around my work table, I house things that I use on a more daily basis and frequently while I'm creating, because this is my work area that I use when I create.
Appliances, kitchen countertops, and plumbing fixtures were installed in the kitchen. And then we moved on to the living room, installing some shiplap and adding a few finishing touches. In the meantime, I got to work in the studio working on some sketches, preparing to paint some big paintings. Finalizing some of those sketches seemed to pay off as I started the first big painting in this West Virginia studio. It was a bit labor intensive, but in the end, I loved how it came out. And because I was in the creative swing of things, I decided to do the 100-day project, creating 25 paintings of West Virginia trees.
Okay, this was the first one, which was the sugar maple tree. Then here's number 2, the American beech tree. Number 3, I kept really simple. This was the rhododendron, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get a couple close-ups on this one because this one is super simple. Not a whole lot of encaustic paint on it. Just a few layers of encaustic medium and some pan pastels and things like that. But I think you're going to be able to see, I hope you're going to be able to see if it focuses here. Yeah, there we go. That a lot of it is completely see-through, so you can see through to the very, very first layers of this one.
Pretty exciting to hear the final screws going in. We might actually have heat today.
And in the meantime, over in the pole barn this March, we got the fireplace installed. Yay, we have a nice warm glow. I really got into the groove of creativity in April. There was a lot of paintings being created, both small for the 100-day project and my second large big painting. And I should say this painting series had a very, very special meaning to me, and I was happy to finally be bringing it to fruition after thinking about it for probably over a year's time. As the weather started to warm up in May, we moved outside to some projects, like diverting the water away from our land. We also took our first road trip with the bubble. Home for the weekend, all set up. And then got back to work on the barndominium.
Lots of thinking going on here. Trying to get the first couple angles right.
After all, we needed to stop using this ladder to go upstairs.
Good morning. Day, I think, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I don't know what on these stairs. At any rate, they're coming along, they're getting there. We've made, I think, what's going to be our final cut list, except for maybe one box. So we're gonna go out, cut some more material, and then hopefully get most of these boxes put together today. So it's coming along nicely. I think it's gonna be really sturdy and sound. There you have it, the construction of the stairs. Obviously we still need stair treads. Shh.
Ding dong, dinner's ready.
Obviously we still need stair treads. And we have those on order through a local woodworking shop. And I'm not sure how long they're gonna be. They're gonna probably be at least a couple weeks or so.
Probably. But we sure didn't want to order them ahead of time.
No.
Because I guarantee the measurements would have been off. And we would have wasted several hundreds of dollars. But hickory treads are going to look great by the time they're done. We're excited about that.
Yeah.
And it'll be nice. They'll do all the poly coating and all that good stuff too. So we'll have a finished tread by the time it gets here. Just tack it down or glue it down. It's all set.
One of our goals this year was to get out and explore this beautiful state more. And so in June, we did another trip, taking the bubble and going on some hikes and such.
Oh, this is a strenuous hike.
It's really steep downhill.
Very downhill. Knees and ankles killing me.
Rough. Then it was back to the studio to finish the last 100-day painting. And then, of course, we couldn't just leave the barndominium just sitting the month of June.
Look at this expert artiste up there.
Don't look at him.
Blending colors and everything. It's a pro.
So we worked on painting those stairs, adding a bit of an artistic touch to the inside of the barn.
I could only take it so far, folks. I'm pretty decent at painting solid colors and even that little blend there, but we've really called in the experts now for the final touches. Wonder who it is. Oh, I see.
He did great, guys. He doesn't give himself enough credit.
It's getting there.
Ready, guys? The grand revealing. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Or should I say, whoa! Wow!
In July, since the stairs are now done, we decided to move upstairs. And I believe we got a whole lot of comments on this video and made a whole lot of people nervous. Installing walls, several feet in the air. The downstairs is about 10 feet tall and the top of the walls is another 8 feet. So 18 feet up in the air at some point in time with these walls. People were a little bit panicked for us, but we were safe. And after that, we decided to give you all a break and take you on a nice, calm, relaxing trip to the mountains. Back in the studio, I decided to get out one of my favorite encaustic tools and complete another sketch. In August, we had to call in some reinforcements to get this large beam wrap up 10 feet in the air. Thank you for friends and neighbors.
Afternoon all. I don't know if you see that beam up there and how pretty it looks. But we got the hickory treads that came in for the stairs, and the beam wraps came in hickory from the wood shop. And we had a few friends over the other day. Thank you, if you all are watching this, for helping us put up that long one. We are going to be putting up some short ones across there. I'll flip the camera around and show you the plan. I don't know if we're going to get all of them done this afternoon or just a few, but that is the plan for today or this afternoon.
We continued on with this, installing the rest of it, and I think the hickory looks great in the barndominium here. Thank you also to MBC Woodworking for milling this hickory and cutting it to the correct size for us. Back in the studio, I decided to continue on with this painting series, painting another medium-ish to large painting, and I'm really happy with how this series is coming together. And then, of course, we had to take another trip. It is summertime, and it is beautiful here. This was Summersville Lake, one of our favorite places to visit so far, and we will definitely be back. We'd love to make this an annual trip. September was crunch time in the studio as I had one more large painting to complete before the October art fair. September also brought another trip, an unexpected, if you will, trip to the New River Gorge National Park. Matt and I had really no idea what to expect as we had not done a lot of research, but this park was full of amazing hikes, historic landmarks, and just beauty all around. We were absolutely blown away by this national park. Back to the barndominium to install the hickory treads.
Test fit.
Oh no.
Wrong stair.
Oh. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, baby.
Wow.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna look so good.
That fits perfectly.
I would say so.
Pretty soon, we won't have to walk up the stairs like that either. Taking huge, dynamic steps. Dynamic? Gigantic.
And now we can actually finally walk up and down our stairs. October brought the Newport News Art Festival, and a highlight for both Matt and I this year was actually being able to meet one of you. Jenny, we still can't believe you took the time to drive out to meet us. Thank you. It was a rainy art fair, and it seemed like that continued throughout the month of October. As we navigated one of the places on our bucket list, Dolly Sods, we experienced all kinds of inclement weather.
Bear Rocks Preserve, and as you can see, it's still quite foggy out. There's a view somewhere out there. We've also purchased hats, and I purchased some gloves because it's a little chilly out, but hoping the weather will clear while we're here in the 4 days that we're here. If not, we're just gonna hike in the fog.
And it was still absolutely stunning. Again, another place that we will definitely be back to.
I think we timed the color right.
Yeah, quite gorgeous out.
Back in the pole barn, we are slowly starting to empty out our storage unit and slowly getting ready for the colder months to surely be coming.
Move that one over there. I packed that one up. That one, I don't know what you're doing with that one. Don't mind me. If I get in your way, just go around.
Great. It's great.
November became crunch time in the barndominium as we needed to try to finish things up before the weather gets cold. So we started with the flooring upstairs so that eventually we could move in some furniture.
There you go. It's our last framing project here. At least we think.
I think so. You didn't think about that.
Yeah,
That's too bad. That's the fun part.
I know. Framing is fun.
Look at it sturdy.
Just do that. Goodness gracious.
I also realized in November that I needed a break from painting all of those big paintings.
I don't want to give up painting with encaustic. I don't want to give up painting with my torch. I truly love the medium. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and maybe explain how this channel might be looking going forward. And that may have to do with a lot more experimenting, a lot more playing, that type of thing.
And so I started a new project in the studio, redoing old pieces of art. The month of December brought two important things, two things that we haven't had in about 2 years. The first one is we actually put up a Christmas tree this year. And because we put up a Christmas tree, got into the festive mood of the Christmas season, we decided to do Vlogmas. The second big event that happened in December is we actually moved bedroom furniture in and are actually sleeping in a real bed, not in the camper anymore. I can hardly believe it. And there you have it. The year of 2023 in a nutshell. All of the ups, the downs, mainly lots and lots of fun.
This was the last video of this year. Hope you guys did enjoy it. And we just wanted to take a second to say thank you so very, very, very much for following along all year round.
Lots of fun stuff and lots of fun projects in 2023, and hopefully a lot of new things in 2024 also.
Yeah, stay tuned. And again, we appreciate your support so very, very, very much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
See you
Can
next
believe
year.
We said 2024?
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. See you in 2024.
See y'all.
Bye for now.